Hello YouTube, my name is Ryan. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm just going to get this disassembled, get everything removed, try to get this cleaned out a little more. Still waiting on a couple of parts, so just want to get the disassembly done today, get that part out of the way. 4 screws holding the fans, and then this whole thing comes apart. And I'm sure these fans are pretty disgusting. I may end up just doing a time lapse on this because people don't really stick around for long format videos anymore. People don't have attention spans at all. I was watching the news the other day and they were saying that these younger generations don't even have the attention span to watch a movie, yet Hollywood seems to want to make 3-hour movies now. So kind of weird. All right. And one thing I did forget, see if I can find I have to clip these zip ties very carefully. Don't want to damage the wires. They just go right down in there. So you got to unplug those. This is filthy. That's the joy of fans. Even if you have a computer, the fans are going to get like that. Two little power boards, 2 power amps. That's oh wow, I didn't even see that before. It's kind of cool. I mean, it's not cool, not cool. You can see that. See if I can get another light on here. That power amp is completely blown up. You can see that down in there. That power amp is completely blown, and then this one's burnt down in there. I'm just gonna set this to the side here while I get this other one taken apart. They're not taken apart, but removed. Tell me down in the comments if you like the long format or if you like the time lapse better. Like I said, people just don't have the attention spans anymore for anything. Ooh, and one thing you want to double check when you take these out, there's some little lock washers on these spots, and make sure you get those little tiny lock washers. One of the things I like about doing the time-lapse videos is I can listen to music while I'm working. YouTube is real strange. You know, you can get your whole channel taken down if you accidentally have the wrong music playing. I had that happen one time. and you get demonetized for whatever the time period is. So you don't, not that I make a ton of money on my YouTube channel, but it's frustrating when you put in all the work and then your whole channel gets taken down by a copyright strike when you aren't even given the opportunity to remove the video before they give you the copyright strike. I think maybe you can see what I'm doing. The little tube section has one cable there and then another cable here. Pretty easy. And there's the emulated line output part that you have to take apart there in the back. And this one actually is on standoffs. Cool. Two little standoffs that you gotta pop it off. What's going on here? Is there another one? Oh yeah, there is. There's another one in there too. 3 standoffs. Those just pop off, and those are metal. Those are metal standoffs. Let me get down in there. You can see here the 1, 2, 3 standoffs, and I guess I could go ahead and pull those tubes so they don't get damaged. So that's 1, 2, 3. Those are metal standoffs. That's kind of impressive. So now I think I'm gonna try to get, looks like all this. So get that over there. That. Make sure I'm getting all this on the video. It's pretty self-explanatory on the plugs. They definitely made this amp modular just to be able to replace a whole board instead of repairing a board. I don't know how hard these are going to be to unplug. It's not too bad. Probably could have just lifted those out with my fingers. All that's unplugged. You got your speaker outputs, which that's Marshall uses red on those. Holy moly. Somebody tightened the crap out of those. Somebody probably ran that in with the darn electric screwdriver. Let's see where the standoffs are. Looks like there's one there, one there, one there. Those are metal standoffs, so that's a big plus. Looks like there's one in the middle there. Yeah, there's only 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. And I don't know if you can see, but that electrolytic looks kind of swollen. The end of it's kind of swollen, kind of fat. That heat sink's touching it. I'm just going to set this to the side, and now I'll work on these. Oh, and this is the little daughter board for the reverb effect. DSP. That's probably the reverb effect and the emulated output. All right, this is going to be the fun one because every one of these knobs has a little set screw. That's a lot of screws. Wow, that is interesting. These are not even secured. These are just the shafts of the potentiometers are not even secured. These are big, heavy knobs too. It's kind of wild. That's a very poor design, Marshall. That tells you that they did not. And what's weird is there's bands that use these, like touring bands. That is a horrible design. Was that convenient for taking them apart? Yeah, but is that convenient for somebody whose amp doesn't work when they're trying to play? Probably not. Yeah, those aren't secured at all. So that tells me right off the bat I'm going to have to check every single one of those solder joints. We just got standoffs as far as I can tell. And we got this little board. That's the little input board. Input jack. That was made to easily swap that out. So this is just going to pop right off. I don't want to get too rough with it. It's got 2 standoffs there. I'll just use a little leverage here. I don't want to get too rough with it. Come on, man. Dude. Wow. Only thing holding that in is 4 standoffs. And these are potentiometers, have no support at all. Wow. So, not a very good design. These were designed modular just to take that out and throw in another one if something went wrong with it. Wasn't made to be repaired. All right, let's go ahead and get this other one off. This one's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Get a little prying action here. Oh, there's another one. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Can't really see what I'm prying on in there, but I don't think it's going to take much. Wow. Come on, man. Did get everything off of there. There it goes. Cool. Definitely not designed to be, replacing individual components. I'm sure if they got any of these in on a warranty, they just threw in a new board and threw this one in the trash. Be interesting to kind of go through this schematic and see where I can maybe improve some tones of this. Trying to see what these little capacitors are. Oh, those are Rubicons. Those are pretty decent. I think that's Japanese. This is what did I find? 2004. So this is a 21-year-old amp, about to be 22-year-old amp. So I think really it would be a big improvement to go ahead and replace all of these electrolytic capacitors. 10, 10, 4.7, 4.7, 10, 10, 10, 2.2, 10. I love looking at circuits, and I do have a really good schematic of this amp, so it'll be cool to go through this and really look at it. This definitely needs to be dusted. Got it completely disassembled now. Got the main board. Got the one of the control boards. So main board, this side of the control board, other side of the control board. Got the tube section and the input jack. So that's now I just need to get these boards cleaned. I'll probably just use alcohol to clean those, get all the dust off of them. Might blow them off some more with a air compressor. But so if you're wanting to see how to disassemble these, that's how. It wasn't too bad. I'm looking at right now, total time was 52 minutes to get all that taken apart and cleaned. It's not too bad. Now I can really get in there and inspect those boards. I need to double check to make sure that all of this was connected properly. I don't see why it would not be connected properly if that was from the factory like that. Oh, yeah, forgot about the power modules too. Next, I'm gonna get these disassembled. Those fans need some major cleaning. If you can see, the fans are, this is the fan, this is just kind of a bezel to kind of get the fan, direct the airflow. And I think in one of my other videos, I can't remember if I showed it, but from what it looks like the way the airflow goes is there's kind of a vent by the transformer, and it looks like it draws the air in through the heat sinks and blows it out. I'm gonna have to double check, because if that's the case, these are really dirty. Kind of the way that these are so dirty, kind of looks like maybe the direction of flow is in, but I don't know why you'd want the airflow blowing into the amp. Looks like it'd be better to have the cooler air coming into the heat sinks and out the fan, but then you would get hot air from the transformer. I don't know. Weird. Maybe they do have the direction of flow flowing in. And I have to hook these fans up and see which way the direction flows. But we get these taken apart. Past ones that I've renovated, I take this apart and I just wash these out in the sink to really get them clean, because these are just aluminum. Not going to hurt them as long as it's completely dry before you reassemble the amp. But yeah, as you can see, the fans are still pretty dirty on those. Got it cleaned up pretty nice. This thing was filthy. The owner didn't have the back on it. I don't know if they tried to work on it and couldn't figure it out, or not sure what the case was, but what I may do is just go ahead and get the power modules rebuilt and get everything put back together before I go into replacing all those capacitors, before I replace all the electrolytics. Don't know, I'm just thinking out loud. I hate to go through the time and effort of replacing all those electrolytics before I even find out if the amp works. So, all right, well, if you like my video, please give it a thumbs up. Please hit that subscribe button, hit that bell for future notifications, and head over to my channel, check out some of my other videos. Have a lot of other renovation projects over there. So Once again, thanks for stopping by my channel. My name is Ryan. Have a good night.